We'll continue our exploration in the transformation of our navel center. We'll do it from the angle of deeper body work. The attempt is to bring our will one with the divine will. So first we will spend some 5-10 minutes anchoring above the head at about an 8 or 12-inch point. And it's not just becoming aware of it, but if it's possible to keep our awareness up there itself. To live with a centering above the head. And then we will bring our awareness to the navel. We're not looking at a rigid will, but we're looking at a very fluid, very flexible, fluid will, but which follows the dictates of the higher, the truth, the intuition of the higher, and our own highest destiny and potential. Whereas for most of the times during the day, our will is governed by our own entanglements and the entanglements of others. So we want to reverse this. Let us bring awareness to our body. Straight dive deep into the very substance of our body. And just be with our breath. Now scoop your entire body with your awareness. Maybe even placing your awareness on your skin throughout, approximately. And just feeling this heaviness, the density, the mass of the body. Scoop your entire awareness and turn it upwards. It's almost as if the entire body is aspiring to be connected above the head. Slowly we concentrate on the top of our head. Turn to the above. And almost concentrate on a point about 8 or 12 inches above our head. With an attempt that we shift our identification from the thought world to something that begins to exist beyond the thoughts. Constantly bringing something from the higher domains above. So if we go too high, we get lost. So we want to make a station to live from. So 8 or 12 inches above your head. I'll be very quiet now for a couple of minutes. See if you can first become aware of that space and shift your awareness to that space and just simply be there. If any thoughts pull you into your mind, just reject them for now. It's almost like you push an object out of your head like that and stay anchored above. Often you will feel intensity, a silence, some light, some joy, perhaps just the beginnings of it, and just stay there. Throughout the next 20 minutes, when we are going to work on your body and your navel, try and be stationed here. And when you slip the location, just come back. And your awareness is left open to further heights from where intuitions descend, truth consciousness descends. In life, it is possible to live our entire life anchored here. Everything starts transforming when we learn to do this. Now, for now, anchored from above, from there, just sense your body. Sense your physical body, which is made of skin, bones, flesh, organs. And sense your subtle body. Subtle body is just matter which is more beautiful, or matter which is more lit, or matter which does not have so many entanglements as a physical body has. It's both within our body and it envelops our body as well. So if you just keep the frequency as substance, supple substance, divine substance, you'll just get tiny traces of it. So don't descend into your body as of now, stay above. And from there, let your breath run from head to toe. And if you notice carefully, you'll find that your physical breath may be heavy or partial, but there's one that originates from above, and you're there anchored above. It's more softer, more fluid, and it can even pass through your physical breath. But the one starting from above is more smoother, travels up and down, up and down. And as your breath is moving up and down, if possible, just sense your physical and the subtle, supple body. It'll be seen in your inner vision as something that is more softer, more lit, here and there in some places. And slowly bring an aspiration that this body is slowly filled more with divine qualities. And slowly bring an aspiration that whatever entanglements are there are rejected. Calmly and absolutely rejected. There's no midway, there is no negotiation, there's no back and forth talk inside your head. And that force will come from above. Stationed above, just keep that force of rejection, whatever is entangled, It absolutely has no place in this body. Stationed above, slowly bring the will to your navel center. The awareness from above, keep it in the navel center with its own calm force. And first keep an aspiration that the navel fully opens up to the highest truth, highest intuition, and operates on the basis of your own highest destiny. And now we practice rejection for a few minutes, anchored still from above. Your awareness is cast down and it's resting inside your navel. Reject all the old desires that are just circulating, which have no use to you. Just some random stuff or some strong pulls, which do not serve your evolution now, known and unknown. Just take a simple posture of rejecting. You just uproot it. You keep a sensorial push, pushing it out of your navel center and offering it to the divine. All the lower feelings we run into, no matter how much we evolve, we come under the grips of sadness, depression, giving up in moments when we should have held the aspiration. Once again, stationed above, keeping your awareness and force here, reject our will consenting to these lower moments of depression, guilt, doubt, frustrations. Take an absolute posture that our will no longer consent to any of this. And the moment they are starting in our system, to reject and offer all of them to the divine. all the entanglements we run into our relationships, ours, theirs, which we unconsciously allow to be absorbed in our body and curtail the purity of the will of our aspiration. Take an absolute posture that we reject the entanglements, ours and others, saying they don't have a place inside our body, because through these entanglements, the forces, the limiting forces also enter us. So we simply calmly reject and you can continue this rejection whenever you want and in real time also. You just take a couple of seconds. And now just remain quiet for a couple of minutes, allowing the above the head to link with your navel, and allow the navel to become more and more receptive, so that it can drink by itself, it can drink and absorb the qualities present above. Leave the awareness in the navel turned upwards so that it can meet the above, and just allow more and more receptivity, more and more receptivity. On your own, you can continue your practice how much ever time you want. And when you close the practice, you can still continue to operate from above your head and try and make that as an anchor point in our life. You're on your own now.